What's up guys, and welcome back to another video. Today's video, as you can see, is all about Ireland. Have Ireland peaked too soon? My personal opinion, no they haven't. I think Ireland are just on a fantastic run. Now we all know England under Eddie Jones, everyone's saying they peaked too soon. Be it, yes, that may be true. But for me, Ireland, I don't think have peaked too soon. I think Ireland are just gelling as a team. I think under the coaching of Joe Smith, they have really gelled. They've fallen into place. Ireland Rugby, we've known in the past to battle and all that stuff, but now they are really on the rise. And not just in the international team, but also provincial level. Look at Leinster. Albeit Leinster's got half of their team is fantastic Irish players, but they've come a long way. Leinster won the Pro 14, Leinster won the European Champions Cup, Ireland won Six Nations and got the Grand Slam at it. They've got a team of fantastic players that are just going from strength to strength, and I just think they are on cloud nine, if I could say, but I think they're just starting. Look, they've also got things to learn, and they haven't been tested by the All Blacks just yet in this new phase where they are gelling like true champs. So there's a lot of questions to be asked. Can they beat the All Blacks? Can they beat South Africa again? It's going to be very interesting to see how the end of year tour goes for Ireland. I think a lot of us are going to be watching them very intensely. And seeing if they can keep up this momentum. Obviously from an international point, they're on a long break after having probably the best Six Nations they've had in many years, where the broken records, they have gone and beaten Australia in Australia, and now they're on a break. So Joe Smith's got a lot of thinking to do, a lot of recapping to do, what they did right, what they did wrong, how we're going to move forward. Are we ready for the World Cup? What are we going to take further to us in the World Cup? So many questions to be asked, but so much good to look at really. We've seen a great team develop. We've seen players really standing out. Ty Furlong, he's an incredible prop who's just shown from strength to strength why he's a force to be reckoned with, why he's so strong, why he's so determined and passionate for the game. Conor Murray, in my opinion, one of the best scrum-halves in world rugby today. He's tactically brilliant. He's got a boot on him. He's quick. His passes are clean and crisp and straight to the point. He gets the breaks. He gets the passes through to create the breaks, and I just highly rate that guy. We look at Johnny Sexton. I mean, 9 and 10 for Ireland is really one of the best combinations that you could say with Aaron Smith and Beauden Barrett. I mean, it's truly remarkable. Johnny Sexton has come so far in his career, and he's just continuing to just get better and better and better. And when he's not in Ireland, playing for Ireland, you can see the impact when he's not there, because he's so strong and he's got an impact. Yes, they can win without him, but for me, he's such a key aspect in the team, and he was the big help in the Six Nations. Who can forget France versus Ireland in that first game, that last minute point to win it? That was all Johnny. And his leadership quality within the team, his progression. I mean, it's true. He truly is a remarkable player who's just going from strength to strength. And to think where this team will be in a year's time, I really think they're going to be a force to be reckoned with, a threat to many teams. I wouldn't quite say a dark horse. I would say maybe a potential, not winner, runner-up, if you know what I mean. I mean, All Blacks are going to go into their World Cup favourites, of course. They've won it twice in a row. They've been number one in the world for many years now. So you'd think it, but that's where this test. And I know in my previous video when I said Ireland versus New Zealand, who's going to win? A lot of you said, but we can't focus on that game because they're going to focus on the World Cup and all that stuff. There's a lot of importance in this game at the end of the year between these two fantastic rugby nations who are number 1 and 2 in the world. There's so much to play for, so much to prove, and so much to test. For both coaches, Steve Hansen and Joe Schmidt, they're going to have to test to see who gels well under pressure, because both teams are going to be under pressure, because it's the two best teams in the world. It's the champions of the Six Nations versus the potential champions of the Rugby Championship. It's the best of the Southern versus the best of the Northern. And for me, this game should be almost looked at as a potential final, because we could definitely see this as a final. I mean, both teams are fantastic and they're on fire at the moment. And I can't wait to see the battle between these two teams. It's probably the game I'm looking forward to the most at the end of the year tour, is these two teams. Originally it was England, but we've seen where England are at the moment. Maybe they can still surprise us. But it's this game that I can't wait for, because there's so much potential. I mean, Johnny Sexton versus Bowden Barrett. Conor Murray versus Aaron Smith. I mean, those four names already is frightening. And then we get the wings. I mean, James Ryan versus Brodie Retallick. I mean, come on. Ty Furlong. I mean, all these fantastic guys. Kieran Reid, hopefully he's back. I mean, guys, we're in for Kieran Reid, CJ Stander. I mean, that's going to be an interesting battle. But going with it all, I don't think they've peaked too soon. I think they're just on the rise. They're still growing. They're still moving. They're still progressing. They are brilliant at the moment. And I think they've got so much more to go for and to go ahead. Are they the best in the world? We can't say that yet until they're beating the All Blacks. So for now, no, they're second in the world. But can they beat the All Blacks? Damn right. I really think they can give them a run for the money. And maybe next year, if they head out down to New Zealand might win. It's going to be that, I think, that 50-50 type of game. But remember, come a World Cup final between two teams like this, it's anyone's game, really. Yes, you got your All Blacks as your favourites because they've won the Cup twice now in a row and they're going to want to make it a hat-trick. But you've also got this team that's come from a very quiet, and when I say quiet, I mean they haven't won much. And now in the past year, 2 years, they've been one of the most outstanding rugby teams in the world, who have just come from 4-5 place to second in the world. So there's so much to look forward to, so much to watch between it. So for me, have they peaked too soon? No. But I think they are, no, definitely not. And I think they are on the rise. They're going to continue to get better. And in fact, peaking at the right time. And they're growing and developing at the right time. Remember, there's a lot of young guys in that team. Stockdale, even James, all those blokes who are now being noticed by World Rugby. People going, that guy needs to be in my team. Tyke Furlong needs to be in my team. Stockdale needs to be in my team. All those fantastic players need to be in my team. We're so used to the Healeys, the Conor Murrays, the Sextons, Earls. We're used to those talents, but now we're seeing these youngsters come out from different areas. And remember, we still got the Pro 14 European Championship to go through, so we're going to see more players from Ireland develop. We still got the Rugby Championship, so we're going to see more New Zealand players develop. So we can't really predict, but I can tell you one thing that I'm damn for sure. This game is going to be the highlight of the year. We all thought, myself included, last year, England, New Zealand, game of the year. Who would have thought? This time now, last year, who would have thought the game we were looking forward to the most, well, I am, as a neutral even, is Ireland versus New Zealand. Number 1 versus number 2. Who the hell is going to win? That's what we have to look forward to. So for me, New Zealand are a fantastic team. You guys have been with me for a while, know the respect I have for the All Blacks, but you also know the big respect I have for Ireland and how much I've loved watching them play rugby this year, how they've developed, how they've grown, how they've shown strength, And the passion that is so important in the game of rugby that we all know and love, is the passion of the game. And if they can continue going from strength to strength where they're going right now, All Blacks, watch out, because this team is coming. Whether they're going to beat you or whether they're going to lose, this team is on the radar. And they're beeping ever so closer. So for me, it's going to be truly outstanding to see where this game is going to come. I cannot wait. So that's going to do it for today's video, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Answer the poll above. Have Ireland peaked too soon? I'll be interested to hear your thoughts. I think a lot of the New Zealand guys might say yes. Some might say no. The Irish guys are going to back their boykies like many should, because damn it, they've deserved it. And it's going to be interesting to hear what the other fans over here say, from England, South Africa, Australia. What are your, Wales, Scotland, all of you guys, I mean, you're all from various countries. What are your thoughts? Where do you see Ireland? And can they maybe go all the way in the World Cup? Long way to go, but it's definitely something to talk about. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please hit that thumbs up button. If you haven't already, please make sure you subscribe so you can keep up to date with all future rugby uploads. We've got so much more coming, and I'm bringing in the internationals as we go along. So hit that subscribe button. You don't want to miss out. Thanks for watching. Stay safe. Never give up. Cheers.